Meeting of the Massena Town Board to session. If we can start with a pledge of allegiance. I move the flag just in case anybody's curious. Over there. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so we have a few judicial things to take care of. His Honor Joseph Brown here to swear in the first start with the council people. Did you flip a coin yet?
No, he did.
We'll do it old school, have ladies go first, how's that?
It's not up here on the informal Bible.
Guess you're gonna stand right in front of the,
Oh, sorry, mate.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Yes, I'm gonna go first. Pam's gonna go first. Okay.
Oh, you want Pam to go? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought that's what.
We'll go by seniority, how about that?
Oh, that's sorry. I need to be on the other side.
Yeah, well, you put your right hand in the left hand in the Bible, so.
Yeah.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Catanzari. Pamela Catanzari, do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of town clerk and registrar?
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Ms. Feller? Left hand, and raise your right hand if you would. I, Susan Beller, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of town councilman.
I agree.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Yes, these two. Who's up next here?
Mr. Elsner?
Sue.
I'll have to come right over here so we can. Left hand, right hand, raise your right hand. I, Robert Elsner, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and will faithfully discharge the duties of town councilman.
I do.
Congratulations, sir. George Sherrill.
Just need you to sign here.
Raise your right hand, Judge Sherrill, and repeat after me. I, Eric Sherrill,
I, Eric Charles,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of town justice.
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of town justice.
Congratulations, Judge Sherrill.
Thank you.
All right, all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All set.
All righty. Let's move on with our organizational meeting. The appointments by the town supervisor for deputy supervisor and if the best guy for the job and the one that sits closest to Al Nicola, so he'll be the deputy supervisor. The bookkeeper will be Brenda Musa. We have appointments to the Massena Town Board of Managers. Business Development Corp, I'm gonna do, like, read off all four and then we'll pass them for all in one group, unless somebody has a problem. But Business Development Corporation would be reappointing Ron Bacon for a 3-year term. Joint Rec, we reappoint John Horn for a 5-year term. Senior Public Library, Gina Matthews for a 5-year term. Senior Rescue Squad, Greg Frigo for a 5-year term. Senior Electric, we're gonna reappoint Jim Shaw. And as per their bylaws, we'll appoint or accept his appointment as chair of that board. The Cultural Center Museum, reappoint David Frary. Planning Board, reappoint David Grant for a 5-year term. We have none on the Board of Review. And the Zoning Board of Appeals, reappoint Robert Rufo, who is their chair for 5 years. Are there any questions from the board or anything? Take a motion to accept.
Second.
Motion by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Beller. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. So we're going to appoint I'd like you to appoint a town attorney authorizing the supervisor to execute a retainer agreement for legal services with the town attorney rate of $150 an hour, plus incidental costs listed in the retainer agreement, upon provision by the town attorney of proof of insurance. Wow. Take a motion for that?
I make a motion, we appoint Eric Gustafson as our attorney.
Okay. Appointment by Sam Carbone, seconded by Sue Beller. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions? Board liaison and committee assignments. This is appointment by the town supervisor. Why have you got was Miller on there?
Oh, because I didn't take that off, sorry. You let me fill in the rest of
Ready, the library will be Susan Beller and Robert Elsner. Joint Rec liaisons, Al Nicola, Robert Elsner. Massena Electric liaisons, Nicola and Carbone. Massena Cultural Center, did I say that one? Carbone and Elsner. Rescue Squad, Beller and Elsner. Business Development Corporation, Beller and Carbone. Chamber of Commerce Liaison, me. Highway Committee, Nicola and O'Shaughnessy. Airport Committee, Nicola and Carbone. Audit Committee, Nicola and Sue Beller. Budget Committee, which would, all of us would be serving on that. Hiring Job Description Committee, Carbone, O'Shaughnessy. Personnel Committee, Sue Beller and Sam Carbone. NAPA Committee, all of us. St. Regis Council, all of us. So that's my appointment. Number 7, establishing the schedule of regular town council board meetings as the third Wednesday of each month at 5:30, with the exception of January meeting, which is the 22nd. Does anybody know of any problems there for?
February 19th, if number 18 is approved, that would be a conflict. February 19th.
Back that up to
Is that just one?
So Association of Towns.
association.
Association of
Towns, is that weekend?
That's President's Day week. So it would be next week would be the 26th.
Yeah,
I should put it on the 20th.
no, I don't.
26th.
26.
February 26th?
Yeah. I don't think it's good idea to move meetings up, it's always better to.
26.
26. All right, motion to accept that.
So moved. Second.
Albert, seconded by Sam. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstentions, so carried. We've got to renew the Town of Massena investment policy.
Like number one at a time. One at a time.
Each one.
Okay. So moved.
All right, Robert Elsner, seconded by Sam Carbone. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. Town of Messina procurement policy, we need to renew that.
So moved.
Albert,
Second.
seconded by Sue Beller. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. Renewing the Messina drug and alcohol testing policy.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Sue Beller, seconded by Robert Elsner. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstentions, so carried. Renewing the Town of Messina employment discrimination and harassment policy.
So moved.
Second. Seconded by Albert Nicola. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. All right, designating, need a motion to designate the town supervisor as the town's compliance officer.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Carbone, seconded by Nicola. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. Designating the Watertown Daily Times as the town of Messina's official newspaper for the publication of all local notices and other matters required by law to be published.
So moved.
Motion by Elsner, seconded by Carbone. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. Designating New York Class Community Bank and MBT Bank as the official depository of the town's funds.
Make a motion.
Wait. I have a question.
Okay,
What's New York class?
That's where we have our money in, we invest our money.
I don't remember seeing that before.
It's always been.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
Who
Was that it?
motioned?
Wait, what?
Who did the?
Sue Veller and Bob Elsner. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. Alrighty, so we have to authorize some renewal contracts, the holding harmless the County of the St. Lawrence for providing service for the town of Messina in the year 2020.
So moved.
Wait.
We're going to all agree. Okay.
Yeah, we can't do them all. North Country Life Flight for a term of 1 year beginning January 1st and ending December 31st, from the amount not to exceed $3,000 per year to be paid from account number.
Steve,
Four-
sorry, excuse me. We do need to do those three separately. It's the next one we can do as a blanket resolution. I have to send them to all of them, so. Sorry.
Are you questioning the town supervisor?
No, I'm not questioning them, I'm setting them straight.
Well, that's different.
Okay.
All right, so apparently, I've got an idea. Let's do this separately.
Great.
All right, the holding harmless.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Beller. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstentions, so carried. North Country Life Flight,
I move it. Second.
second by Elsner, motion by Nicola. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. An extension to the agreement between the town of Messina and the Messina Volunteer Emergency Unit, MBEU, for a 1 year term, beginning January 1st, 2020, and ending December 31st.
So moved.
Motion by Beller, seconded by Elsner. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. So authorizing the renewals of contracts via blanket resolution. And this time, I'm doing it all as a blanket,
Except for one.
except for one, I decided.
One we have a hold on. The Chamber
Yes,
of
we
Commerce,
do.
yes.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
We'll leave that one right out for now. So we're gonna blanket the contract for Massena Meals on Wheels, Louisville, and Massena Rescue, which, as you know, they make a contribution to the rescue squad, and Massena Senior Citizens.
So moved.
Motion by Carbone, seconded by Nicola. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. Appointments of town employees. Can we do this all at once?
Hmm? You may.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
was going to anyway. Deputy Registrar, Janine Browse. Deputy Town Clerk first, Janine Browse. Deputy Town Clerk second, Natalie Swetland. Assistant to the Assessor, Natalie Swetland. Justice Court Clerk, Christine Barber. Assistant Court Clerk, Mackenzie LeBrake. Receiver of Taxes, Taya Price. Deputy Receiver of Taxes, Renell Ryan. Second Deputy Receiver of Taxes, Brenda Musa. Town Historian, Mary Ellen Castleman. Town Archivist, Linda McDonald. Superintendent of Highways, Frank DiAgostino. Superintendent of Maintenance, Buildings and Grounds, Frank DiAgostino. Airport Manager, Frank DiAgostino. And maintenance at the Town Hall, Austin Allen. I'll take a motion to accept. Motion by Mrs. Beller, seconded by Mr. Elsner. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. We have to establish a standard workday for the town of Messina for the year 2020. 10.5 hours per day for town hall employees, 8 hours per day for airport and highway departments.
So moved.
Seconded by Nicola. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. Alrighty, we're gonna I'm looking for an authorization for town officials to attend the Association of Towns meeting in New York City on February 16th through the 19th, 2020, authorizing all travel, lodging, meal expenses incurred to be paid by the town of Messina upon representation of itemized vouchers at a regular meeting of the board.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstentions, so carried. Looking for authorization for the town clerk and or deputy clerk to attend this Town Clerks Association conference and any educational seminars. Notice how you slipped that N thing in there, Mrs.
You mean the and?
Yeah. And authorizing all travel, lodging, and meal expenses incurred to be paid by the town of Messina upon representation of itemized vouchers at a regular meeting of the board.
I'll make a motion.
Mrs. Beller, seconded by Mr. Elsner. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstentions, so carried. Alrighty, we're looking for authorization for the supervisor to sign a request for the EVO system. Login password for secretary, bookkeeper, Brenda Musa, regarding the repair of the airport parking lot. This is, go ahead. Motion by Beller, Mrs. Beller.
Second.
Seconded by Carbone. This is for the grant for the redoing of the parking lot.
Yep, terminal parking lot.
Terminal parking lot, make it brand new and bigger. Which is supposed to happen this spring, Frank?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
contract sorted out with minority.
That's what the part of this is. I'd like to do that.
The next regular board meeting will be January 22nd, 2020, at 5:30 PM right here, same bat time, same bat station. Anything else from the board?
Thank you for the appointments that you
Thank you.
You're welcome.
made. For the ones you chose for liaisons, that sounds good.
Good,
I like those.
great. All righty. Got a lot of work to do this year. Look forward to getting a lot.
If Tom was here, so MIC would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How much does everybody else
The
got?
work, yeah, the work order's not.
That doesn't even count fishing.
No.
All righty, I'll accept the motion. Is Mrs. Beller, seconded by Nicola, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, carried. Thank you all for coming. See you on the